Guys, here we are, next episode of NGG PM Blind Spiral here, and today or tonight we are actually going to be talking to Markboots, mid lane from the
Howdy.
team Overhyped, currently third seed in the summer 2015 season. Just wanted to talk to him about his thoughts on a couple different things. How's it going tonight, Mark?
Good. How about yourself?
Doing really well. So taking it from the top, you've been playing in NGG now for a while. You're definitely one of the more popular players that's played in NGG and one of the best mids we've had in a while. How did you kind of start about getting into NGG?
In season three, I played with Orbital, which was probably my first more serious team.
Mhm.
And then I got into them from Jubba, who is Kempel's brother, most probably know in the NGG. And then I actually started off playing top for them, and then I switched over to mid, like down the line, and then we got into NGG later on.
Okay. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I didn't even know you played top lane for them. Did that? I guess that happened before the season
Yeah,
began.
before. Well, it was probably probably like 2 months before I switched to mid because I mained mid and then I joined their team because I just wanted to be on a team.
Hmm.
So I was like, yeah, I'll just play top for you, and then yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it worked out well.
hmm
Um, so then, talking about that team, you guys have really had a strong lineup since you've been in NGG. When you came in the third season, you were a little bit more unknown, but you kind of powered through and did really well. Orbital Blue came about. You guys were 7-0, made the playoffs as a second seed, going 7-1 that season. When you played as Red Arrows in the Invitational, we kind of had you pegged to be one of the favorites early on. And coming into this season, Overhyped has also been named as a favorite by me, by Code, and a lot of people. And anybody who said otherwise, you could really easily argue against them. And
hmm
yet, you guys haven't been able to make it to a finals yet. So,
Yeah.
what has been the cause of that? Do you think?
Um,
What's been that hump that you guys have needed to overcome throughout the couple past seasons?
I'd say it's like we'll do really good for maybe the first 2 weeks as a team, like just starting off in NGG, and we'll get a lot of wins, go on a really good streak, and then people will go on some random slumps. And I think the biggest issue, honestly, was probably my attitude, like only mine on the team. Because if we would win or if we would lose like one game after winning like seven or something, I would just be so disappointed in myself and like just in general that I guess I would just tilt in a way. But I think I improved, so maybe this season, this is the season to actually do it.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
speaking of some of those changes too, something I actually didn't even mention to you beforehand, but um, we've had now three different 80 carries playing in 4 different weeks. We started
Yeah.
off with Chickadee Jam, and then moved to Project Panda for weeks 2 and 3. Chickadee playing in the qualifiers, I think, and week 1, and now
Mhm.
Project Panda weeks 2 and 3, and now we're moving towards a new 80 carry, actually taking away a strange charm from Yoda's Going Wild for the playoffs. How has that
Yes.
transition been? Has it been a little tricky, or?
Let's see. I'd
I
say,
mean, they're all great 80 carries.
yeah,
You
they
can't
are.
argue against that. All three have a
Yeah.
great proven track record in solo queue and in NGG, so
Yeah.
that's always a plus. But
Um, I'd say when Giggity was leaving, like I was super, super sad. And then we got Panda, and it worked out really great, actually. Like the transition was really, really smooth. And I think it was just kind of like we were in that honeymoon phase with the team, like a new player. We were just playing really well. Did well that week and the next week of practice. And then NGG, it just like, it didn't go that well. So we were just like, all right, let's switch it out, go with Strange Charm. And right now, I'd say it's probably the smoothest transition we've had with an AD carry because right now we're doing really well in scrims, really well in ranked fives, and Strange Charm and our support Heist is they're working really well together. So I'm pretty excited.
yeah, it sounds awesome. It sounds like your streak has gone well too. I remember you telling me the other day you were 9-0 in scrims,
Yeah,
and that was Then you played again last night. We're winning your scrims, and you're playing again tonight. I know
yeah,
you're playing against Nine Line. I was actually in the room with the Nine Line guys, talking to them
Mhm.
about stuff, and I heard them kind of yelling at each other. Not yelling at each other, but being like, "Dude, we messed up so bad. Why did we do this, and
yeah,
that?" And it was when you guys were streaming them, and they were pretty upset.
yeah. They're
So I
they're good
guess,
guys.
yeah, they're really great guys, and so I guess you guys handled them in scrims pretty well.
Yeah.
Speaking of another team, do you consider yourself as either, I mean, yourself or the Orbital slash Red Arrow slash Overhyped? Do you guys really have any rivals that you would consider as people you would rival against? You could make an argument for SHG, but they're
Yeah.
not around anymore. But would you consider yourself to have a current rival, or who would that be?
I mean, I'd agree with SHG in the past, but I'd say at this point, uh, I don't think we have a rival at the moment, but I mean, maybe in the playoffs. like a rivalry will occur. I just think right now, we don't, which is, I guess, a good and a bad thing. It's
Yeah.
good to have like, hype and stuff like that, and then a bad thing because it's like pressure. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's nobody that really sticks out to me. I can see maybe one
Yeah,
emerging with icebreakers for some reason
yeah,
is ringing a
we've been
bell in my
scrimming
head,
them a lot. Yeah.
but I haven't. That hasn't happened yet. We'll have to see.
Mhm.
Speaking of those playoffs, let's go ahead and talk about those real quick. They're coming up here in just well, looking at the time right now, from when
Mhm.
this recording is they're coming up in less than 24 hours, about 18 hours away are the playoffs.
Yeah.
What's your mindset moving into those, and how are you guys feeling as you head into your best of three matchup against Vandal Gaming?
I think that everyone is really, really looking forward to this matchup. I think everyone is, really sure that we're going to win. So hopefully no upsets, but I think this is the most assuring practice week we've had in all of our teams past. So really looking forward to tomorrow. Going to be some good games, especially a streamed game. So everyone should tune into that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then the last thing we're going to go ahead and touch on before we wrap this one up, um, bit of couple issues here and there. Obviously, I have
Uh,
the Ask FM, and usually it's toxicity towards me. And over the past, I guess, 2 or 3 weeks, it started to shift a little bit. A lot of people after week two, when you guys tore through everybody, in week one, where you had a great another week as well, but you guys went off in week two and dominated everybody. Project Panda went 31, 1, and 21.
yeah.
You had a sensational game in mid lane. Impaled still having a great season. He's only died 10 times in 9 games, but there was a lot of hype building up for you guys, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
And it was all over the Ask FM. You guys were the team to beat at that point in time. But then it also started to turn around a bit, where people started getting pretty pissy about it, and giving you guys a lot of shit. So I wanted to give you
Mhm.
the opportunity to kind of have a response to all that, kind of on the record.
I'd say, for anyone who thinks that we're asking the questions, you can keep thinking that. I actually really had a problem with, like all of the like NGG media, just because I was so sad that people would like get really mad. Like we're not trying to, take anyone's spotlight, so just don't think that. And I'm sorry if you do. Uh, I mean, we did buy 6 computers to, vote for ourselves,
Yeah,
but
that the accusation
but
of buying a whole bunch of computers to vote for yourselves to get yourselves more stream games. Yeah,
But believe me, we're not trying to take anyone's spotlight. So just, please, we're all good people here. Everyone in NGG is a good person, So just, just be friendly. That's all I'm asking. Just be friendly with us.
yeah. Another thing too is that people didn't seem to click with, I guess, more so is that even if you guys were asking all these questions yourselves, which you're not. I mean, anybody can go ahead and ask any question they want to. Why aren't people
Yeah,
just, if they want more attention themselves,
I
go ahead and
know.
ask for
Yeah.
it? So,
Just ask. Go ahead. Ask questions by yourself, and then other people will get mad at you because
yeah,
that's basically what it's like for us.
yeah, what it
It's
feels like at
terrible.
least. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, well, before we go ahead and wrap this one up, do you have any final thoughts or comments before we go ahead and clean out of here?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Matthew Campbell because he's my hero.
Matthew Campbell,
Uh,
Campbell.
Matthew Campbell. And also, I want to thank everyone at NGG, the staff, Blind Spiral especially, and all of the teams in NGG, because you guys really just you make it a great experience. You do.
Well,
Everyone
thank you.
does.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole community,
Yeah, it's
and really
great.
happy that you guys are a part of it, and that we're all coming back for more. By the way, last question: do you know how does Jubba feel about Kemple taking the name Kemple because it's his last name, and Jubba not getting that? Is Jubba just kind of is he just pushed to the side like whatever? Because Kemple's the older
Jubba,
brother, right? Kemple's older.
yeah, Campbell's
Yeah, so
older. I think
Kemple's
like a
got
few
that.
years.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's just I'm the older brother. I
Um,
get Kemple.
yeah.
Jubba's just stuck with Jubba.
Jubba's happy with Jubba. Jubba really likes Jubba. Even if he was on like a really good team, they were, wanted to change their names all to the same thing. Like he would keep Jubba. Just he's in love with that name,
What
so
does
he
it
doesn't
even
mind
mean?
too
Do you
much.
know
Yeah.
what do you know what it means?
Uh,
Or is it
Jubba.
just
Jubba. I
no?
forget. He told me
Me
the
neither.
story. I can't remember.
Where does Markboots come from? Obviously, your name's Mark, so there's that. And then what
Yeah,
about the
my name's
boots
Mark.
part? Because it's
Honestly,
changed
it's
from Mark Boots to Mac Boot to
yeah. It's a really stupid story actually, but one of my dad's workers, just called me Boots, and I just kind of like liked that nickname. I just liked being called Boots, so I just Mark Boots. Mac Boot is just like Mark, just saying like Mac, just same thing.
yeah.
Boots, Mac Boot, yeah.
Well, it's better than my story. I got mine from Rock Band.
I,
It was
I
a
mean,
random generated thing, and I was like, "Shit, I like the name of that. It sounded like
I mean, it
Marshmallow."
makes no sense why Boots like it doesn't at all. But
Yeah, it's just
I'll keep.
interesting. I'm now asking everybody that question from now on at the end of the night.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that. All right, so thanks for coming and talking to us, Mark Boots. Good
Yeah.
luck in your games tomorrow night, and we wish you the
Thank you.
best.
All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
No problem.